Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to my channel and welcome to your love reading. What is next in love? I'm having some technical issues today. For some reason, Mercury retrograde is really hitting me. So if there's anything wrong with this video, I will redo it. But let's give it a shot. I'm going to take a look at the energy coming towards you. And then also I do Aries through Pisces, just like I always do. If you're new to my channel, I look at Aries through Pisces, the person on your mind, their thoughts, any actions towards them, and any messages Spirit has for you. Plus, at the end, I do a bonus yes, no for you. So let's just jump right in and see what the cards have for you today. All right. Hello, everybody. You guys let me know. Does the quality look all right? Sound, everything? I was having issues. Let's see. Good morning. Oh, afternoon now. Capricorn. What is next in love from Capricorn? All right. You can say happy birthday to Leo as well still. And thank you. If you want to win a personal reading, oh, the Knight of Wands. I like it. Looks like you got some fire coming your way. Somebody ready, really driven. Aries, Leo, Sag energy. All right, so some passion, Capricorn. All right, some heat. Somebody bring in the heat. All right, this could be new. It doesn't, right now we're just looking at the energies that's coming towards you. And it doesn't matter if it's past, new, somebody, that you're talking to right this second. I just see the energy of the Knight of Wands, which tells me a lot of fun, doing things spontaneously, going places, a lot of activity, a lot of sexual activity, a very strong magnetic force between the two of you. So it seems pretty good. Now, the Knight of Wands can bring heat as well, too. So when things get intense, everything gets intense. So keep that in mind. All right. So arguments can get intense, too. I always like to look at the both sides of the coin, right? And so, what goes up must come down. So, things can be short-lived, though, with this energy. So just remember that. If things burst into flames, the fire can be put out quickly. And also if things may burst into flames, you could be meeting somebody and it could be short-lived too. So this energy applies to everything, that's coming in. Right? But it's fun. It's fun as shit. All right, let's see. King of Pentacles. Got you going. This person, look at this, on their mind. They got you on their mind. It could be another earth sign too, Taurus or Virgo, Capricorn. But it seems like they can't get you off their mind who it is. They're really focused on you. But the energy is different between the two of you. They're looking at you like you're very responsible, reserved. You got it going on. You got things to take care of, commitments. You got a plan. You're looking good. They see your value. But you got, somebody here that might be in a different stage of, their career or life. Coming towards you. So maybe trying to shake things up. Maybe they want to shake things up with you. Let's see, we're both on the same page. We're both driven, both ambitious, both looking good. It could be an age difference, but not too much, but we do have fire and earth showing up. Fire and earth can work really well together. So this is a sustainable energy. This is somebody that, once they get going, they go, but also it goes with the same thing. Sometimes one can go at a different pace than the other. All right, so we are seeing that things may get real heated and then need to slow down. This is a Taurus energy. So when Taurus sees red, they go, but it also can make them pissed off too if they're being pushed to go too fast, that kind of energy. All right, let's see. We have the Six of Wands. All right, so it looks like things are looking good. If you're getting or going through some sort of frustration with somebody, all right, the 6 of Wands is telling me here that you are going to get some sort of payout from this. Things are going to turn around. You're going to push through it. So really your message that I'm seeing right now is whoever's on your mind or whatever energy you're dealing with in your life, it's very passionate. It's intense. It seems like things can get really wild at times. Things can get really, they can be really fun. It seems like everything's going in the right direction, and then boom, it seems like there can be some, bulls have a temper, you know. They do. They're bulls. They look all calm and cute. I drive by them every day, and I'm like, look at them in the shade, just trying to get out of this damn Florida heat. I get so mad. I'm like, but then, you piss them off. They can fire up, and there can be, anger, jealousy, resentment, things like that. And so 6 of Wands, though, shows me it's short-lived, right? So it feels like it's part of the territory with this energy that's coming in. It's part of the territory. You got somebody very attracted to you, but somebody that can be a little spicy. And that can be you, because readings can be a reflection. Even though I'm, talking as what's coming towards you, it's also your energy. So this could be you. Maybe you just fly off the handle sometimes, right? Or get angry, get frustrated, right? King of Pentacles has a lot on their plate, right? Your earthy energy. But the 6 of Wands tells me that there's room to really celebrate here, something looking good. Now, you both could be bumping heads. You both have that competitive energy, all right? The 6 of Wands can be, two people that go after what they want. They step up. It's like two chiefs, right? But we only, you need one chief amongst the Indians, and there could be two chiefs here, all right? So what do they want with this connection? We have the High Priestess and we have the Page of Pentacles. And it looks like they honestly want to see where things go. All right, this is somebody that is like, let's kind of fix things, take our time, let's walk this path. All right, I do see there could be a father, son, child. But if we're not looking at children or potential for children, we are seeing here somebody really does just want to have fun. They may, because this is the way they feel about you. They may feel like sometimes you can be too serious or too rigid. Taurus energy can be like that. Very old school. Even if they're new school type people, there's something about Tauruses where you just feel like you're dealing with 1950s parent, And so we are seeing that. And it looks like what they want to see is maybe lightening up a bit and having a little fun and just kind of taking things day by day. The Page of Pentacles is learning each other, getting to know each other, making it work, having fun, going things, building this together. So it looks as though they may be kind of quiet about things. If you guys are going through some sort of silent treatment, or you feel, maybe there has been some sort of conflict or challenge between the two of you, what their higher self, what their intuition is screaming for is, to really just be understood or get to know. All right. They may feel misunderstood. Right. You are somebody, you're Capricorn, you're very much a boss, right? You're to tell a Capricorn you're wrong, all right? You might get away with it. They might make you think you're getting away with it, but you're not. But they may be saying, like, I just want you to understand me or get to know me, or, there could be miscommunication at times. I'm always the type to pull out the both sides of everything, like I said. But it really feels like I care about you. I care about where this goes. And there is potential to build a really beautiful relationship with this. It could be somebody that you work with as well if you're single, and this is very ambitious energy. So it's this could be a boss, right? Or you're somebody's boss, Capricorn. What you doing? You trying to mess with the colleagues, right? But I am seeing, and there could be an age difference between the two of you. But the Six of Wands tells me this is somebody that really admires you. This is somebody that admires your skills. They feel like, you know, you stand out in a crowd, you get attention, you get shit done, right? You're good at what you do. You might be dealing with somebody who's just off to a new start, right? The Page of Pentacles can be, look, I'm just kind of getting my feet wet here. You know what I mean? I get it. You're a King of Pentacles. You got it made. You're at the top of the mountain. You got your shit together. You got a lot going on, a lot of commitments and responsibilities. But I'm a page here. I'm just getting going, right? Even if they're 90, they could be a page again. You know, I'm just getting my feet wet again, right? And it's saying, you know, I just want to go one day at a time, and I want you to really get to know. I want to get to know you. You get to know me, right? So it feels like a really good energy, and it feels authentic. The High Priestess is showing up in this reading, which is, this is the truth. It's trusting in yourself as well. And it looks like what your person wants is just a little bit of trust. So they might be saying, you know, their higher self might be saying, trust me, or I'm trying to trust this situation. I really am trying to move forward, especially if it feels like they have one foot in at first. And things might go fast with this person at first with the Knight of Wands, and then it could pull back with the Page of Pentacles, what they want, because it looks like the chemistry is real. It looks like, things, or this person is, their chemistry, their feelings for you are accelerating, all right? And then they may pull back because they're like, wait a minute, we need to put the brakes on for a second here, and that can be very triggering, especially if, the High Priestess can be somebody who goes kind of silent, and but they're observing the situation. They may bit off more than they can chew, right? That Knight of Wands can do that. That Knight of Wands can be like, this is so fun, and all of a sudden you end up in Thailand somewhere, and you just left Oklahoma. You were there yesterday, you don't know how you got there. That's the Knight of Wands. It's like, let's go have some fun. And then when reality sits in, it's like, all right, we got to breathe, and we got to put the pieces together here. Right. So it sounds like a beautiful energy coming your way. I will look at Aries through Pisces, so you can kind of fine tune the person that's on your mind. I have the Nine of Wands, is what Spirit wants you to know. So, we are seeing some pressure here. We have the Six of Wands, and then we have the Nine of Wands, and it feels like there's a lot of maybe going too far too quickly, a lot of pressure. Maybe you got in an argument, things got out of hand, somebody flew off the handle. There could have been a lot of stress related with this energy here that's coming in, but not giving up. Right? It doesn't look like, there's a give up bone here. We're not going to give up. We're going to try and make it work. So it looks like somebody here is saying to you, this is stressful. This is a lot of pressure, on me, this is new for me, or this is, we're just getting going. Even if it's a reconciliation, guys, it's somebody coming back into your life that is like, hey, I'm sorry, I'm being sincere. I know I went quiet on you. All right, I don't want to give up on this connection, but we gotta one step at a time here, because this can be a very stubborn energy. And Capricorn, they might think you're stubborn. All right, so don't get mad at me. I'm just reading the cards. I love my Capricorns, you know that. But they may be looking at you. You got, the way they feel about you deep down. You're showing up as this King of Pentacles, right? Boss. We know our Capricorn's big boss, right? But you may be a little bit stubborn in your ways, because why wouldn't you be? You're showing up as the King of Pentacles, right? You made it work. You make it work. You know what needs to get done. But this person is saying, step back, step off my nuts. Right. So let's see any astrological. You have strong earth energy. Let's see any astrological transits. Where's my, I put them away. I had another oracle card. And then I'll look at Aries through Pisces. So what else does Spirit want you to know about this person? All right. What does Spirit want you to know about this person? You got Pisces energy, Cancer energy, actually, and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sag. That's showing up. All right. Libra. All right. So we're seeing love. All right, we are seeing the energy of indecisiveness too. That's the Libra energy, all right? You know, Libra's got going on here, right? Looking good. But you got the truth coming in. They're being very honest, speaking their truth, trying to, you know, there's a partnership here. There's love growing or very attractive. All right, the Six of Wands tells me that there is a lot of attraction here. You both kind of admire each other. Like, you know, you look good. They think you look good. You know, but they like their peace. So if it's a Libra energy and it's showing that they're showing up as a Libra, you know, Libra just, you know, if things get a little uncomfortable, you know, they want things to stay kind of, you know, even keel, keep things chill. And that could be where we're just like, you know, kind of going with the flow. But Libras are known to be a little bit indecisive and can go back and forth. They have a lot in their mind. They're always trying to make a decision. They think about every single friggin' obstacle, perspective, everything that can go. And so I get that, you know, and it just feels like they can see every perspective, so they can seem like they change their mind a lot. And it's kind of like air energy anyways. And so it can make them a little bit indecisive or feel, and that could make you feel really uncomfortable showing up as a Taurus energy. Even a Capricorn. Capricorns can be more, you know, accommodating, more adaptable. All right, but you are showing up as Taurus, so that indecisiveness or that kind of feeling like, you know, where, you know, come on, Page of Pentacles can be nerve wracking for you. Right, but I do see that there is something growing here and a balance, right? So there could be making peace. This person really wants to try and make peace, especially if this is a reconciliation and you guys have gone down this path before, right, with that Nine of Wands. All right, let's look at Aries through Pisces. Hello. Thank you for being here. I am doing Aquarius and Pisces too, if you want to hang out with me today. And then I am going to be on membership a little bit later because I have to finish a few things. So Aries through Pisces for Capricorn. All right, so this is the person that is on your mind. All right, so let's see, you know, what's next with them, the energy they're coming in, and, you know, what to expect from them. Sometimes it'll be action, silence, quiet, you know, or, you know, whatever. We'll see. And I'll see what else Spirit has for you regarding the situation. What does Capricorn need to know about each zodiac sign, Aries through Pisces? All right, if you're connected to an Aries, you've got the Lovers card. All right, you got the Justice card. All right. So what is going on? We got the Sun card. Things looking good with you and an Aries. I don't care if there's another lover, anybody, what's going on. You are the sun in my sky. All right. It looks like they're about to express their love to you. The Justice card, being real, being authentic, right? Some dates coming in. This could even be new for some of you. A new romance coming your way. But you have an Aries attention, that's for sure. And it looks as though for some of you, it could be a reconciliation, renewal energy. Taurus, we have the Fool card and we have the Page of Swords. So we got some communication coming in with Taurus, very emotional energy. They do see a future with you. You know, and I will say that they could be spying on you, keeping tabs, and they might be creating stories in their head, whether that is, you know, what are you up to, who you with, who you talking to. You know, the Page of Swords can be, you know, they're starting to fall for you. The Fool card, you know, they're a little nervous about the unknown. It's like they want to jump in. They want to see where things go. The Pisces energy, I mean, they find you, you know, very attractive and, you know, and feeling very connected to you, but they're confused. And, you know, this Pisces energy can be illusions, you know, so if you're having a good time or posting those fun pictures, your Taurus may be over here going, what are you up to, right? So expect communication coming in with your Taurus and possibly asking for a fresh start or to try and get things going. We have Gemini is the Empress energy, and we have the Six of Wands. You and Gemini looking good. You're the one here. You're the one by, what is it, Shania Twain? And let's see, we have the 10th house here. So we are seeing purpose, public. You do, there could be work-related situation here when it comes to your Gemini, but the ball is rolling. It seems like something has gotten started here. Things are still growing behind the scenes. Could be a boss related. Work could have been keeping things kind of, you know, let's keep things hidden here or whatever, or work's just taking precedence. But it seems like success here, possibility for you and a Gemini to really start hitting it off or, you know, getting something to move forward. Six of Wands is a return. It's, I want your attention. It's, you're the one that, you know, and also this can be, you get a lot of attention too. And Gemini looking at you like, damn, you looking good. Everybody's got their eye on you. All right. You're center stage. So I don't know what you're doing, Capricorn, but keep doing it. Or Spirit's trying to tell you right now, this glow up that's coming off for all the signs is saying, Capricorn, you know, come on, get yourself up there looking good. Or I mean, you're giving off an energy and your people might be like falling for you. And this could be, remember, we were in retrograde, so we could have people trying to come back. All right, but looking good with a Gemini. Hold on a second, I got a dry throat. I've been losing my voice again. We have 10 of Cups, Cancer, Ace of Cups, Cancer. Your life story has yet to even unfold. So this could be a new Cancer coming into your life, even though we are looking at the person on your mind, right? But I'm always going to throw out something like that when I see it. You got a Cancer that's like, you know, I see, you know, 10 of Cups. That's a relationship, right? That to me is more of a relationship than the Two of Cups. You know, things are just getting started there. But you have the Ace of Cups, right? You're the one. So it looks like I want to make an offer. Cancer here, wanting to get things started with you, really feeling you, very emotional with you. Venus, right? Venus just went into Cancer right now. Yes, right now, right? So maybe some of these Cancers feeling the love, feeling like I want some romance in my life. All right. And all of us feeling our Cancers, like, you know, what's going on? You looking good. All right. But it's looking really good with you and a Cancer. Leo, 10 of Wands on the other hand. Let's see what's going on here. Queen of Cups, very intense emotional energy. And the 11th house. So it looks as though either you and a Leo share some of the same common problems, a lot of responsibilities, feeling burnt out, intense emotions, but there's love there. You know, it seems like you guys both have the same kind of desire for one another, same common, you know, common goals. And, you know, you guys just get each other, but you guys also get on each other's nerves. You know, the 10 of Wands, it's like, come on, this is over already. It's burnt. We're burning ourselves out, you know, and it's like we have feelings for each other. Now, you know, we do see a Queen of Cups showing up here with a Leo. So if a Leo, this could be your Leo, there's another person involved and they're under a lot of stress. And it's, you know, it could be you're a friend of theirs and they, you know, you guys feel this connection, but they want more with you. And there could be somebody else in the picture that's really weighing on them. All right. And so, but we do see that the two of you really want the same thing here. Virgo, Five of Cups, Virgo kind of feeling down and out. And the Five of Swords, what's happening with a Virgo? All right, stay positive here. Looks like something may have been said that was harsh when it comes to a Virgo, and they're feeling pretty shitty. You guys got in an argument, they blamed you, or they let their bad mood get to you, or there's a separation and they're very unhappy, very confused about what to do right now. All right, so I am seeing though, you guys may have just kept pushing something too far, and now there's a separation. I am seeing here some luck coming your way, though. The Sagittarius energy here is telling me don't lose hope, stay optimistic about this connection. It seems like there's a point for this, there's a reason for this, there's a reason this happened. And it looks like your Virgo, though, is feeling a little bit down and upset about how it all went down. Libra is the Hierophant, and we have the Seven of Wands. All right. What's going on? And we have allowing with effort. All right. So there's potential for growth. I am seeing there's a lack of ease here, though. There's boundaries. The Hierophant can be very rigid, and I want things to go my way. I want to commit, I want to step up. But we have the Seven of Wands, which can be, this is challenging at times, and we have our guards up and defense guards up, so it can be very defensive energy. This is an opportunity for you guys to grow, but it's going to take some effort, potential for growth. I am seeing tempers. The Seven of Wands can show temper and things, it's about grounding ourselves, and things can get a little bit out of control. It feels like Libra may feel a little on the defense, right? They got to guard themselves or protect themselves. You both do. Scorpio, the World card, the Five of Pentacles, and Libra energy. All right, so it looks like your Scorpio is wanting to get something started, see where things go. All right, it's like I've seen, but this is kind of, they're going through something, they're dealing with something and this is hard for them, maybe hard to let you in. All right. The Five of Pentacles. Your Scorpio tends to focus maybe on still things in the past that haven't gone their way, right? But they need to find closure with that. It seems like they're very attracted to you, right? We are seeing aesthetically, they think you got, looking good. And I am seeing making peace, or coming in and making some sort of peace, or being very honest with you. But you have that Five of Pentacles, and that Five of Pentacles is your Scorpio kind of broody and feeling like, nothing works out, and but there is potential here for movement with your Scorpio. Sagittarius, we got the Two of Cups. Let's get this party started. We got the Strength card, and you're meant to fulfill this divine contract. All right, so we're seeing here love, relationship getting started, blooming, conversation. Let's get things, let's start talking deep here. You and Sag, right? The Strength card. It seems like, you both got this way about you. Like, we've been through some challenges, but, come on, we got this. Showing up, right? So your Sag showing up for you and showing up for this relationship. Capricorn, you have the Page of Pentacles. I love my technique. I do. I'm sad. Look at me. Oh, yeah, I just love the synchronicities. But this is confirmation for me when I'm reading, right? The Page of Pentacles showing up in your position here. All right, so it's looking good, getting to know somebody, taking your time. This is another Capricorn. We're seeing the Four of Cups. All right, so it's also giving me an energy of, I want something, I'm bored, I'm stuck, I don't know, I'm already feeling bored, slow down, get to know one another. Maybe you're waiting, you're getting tired of waiting for your Capricorn, or your Capricorn, you guys are mirroring each other. I'm seeing making peace, all right? I'm seeing some luck and harmony coming in with you and another Capricorn. It seems like you guys may be going through the same thing, and you guys are just trying to get things started. There could have been a misunderstanding, or, this is a Capricorn that's saying, we just get each other. Let's just try and figure out what to do next. Maybe you're hanging out and you guys got to go find something different to do. Aquarius, Ace of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. All right, so Aquarius here wanting forgiveness or wanting to, look at this Capricorn. They know you're serious, all right? And you're being very patient with them. And it looks as though they've got you on their mind, clearly, but they feel some sort of regret or guilt, upset. That Nine of Swords, really feeling like lost about a situation. I need to make it right. I want to make an offer, or, and it could even be that you intimidate your Aquarius as well too. Look at you, boss, right? And they may be like, some worry about this. Pisces, we see the Six of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands. We see Uranus, unexpected surprise, all right? So we are looking at, some suddenness happening here. Eight of Wands, too. This could come out of nowhere. Six of Pentacles, making some plans. There's a contract here. There's like, hey, let's negotiate where things are going to go. Let's take things. It looks like friends that might be turning into something more, right? But it looks like lots of communication and things really changing between you and a Pisces. Uranus here. Uranus is like, don't second guess what the universe can do, all right? Anything can happen, turn around quickly. Let's see yes or no for you. You are welcome. Thank you for being here. All right, yes or no? Think of your question. All right, let's see. Guys, the Page of Pentacles. Again, so obviously the Page of Pentacles has something to say to you. Maybe it's saying something I haven't said. I don't know. But what's that Page of Pentacles mean to you? It is the yes. I am seeing Mercury, messages, good news, manifesting a gift, manifesting money. We got some good stuff here with that Page of Pentacles. That's 3 times it's shown up in your reading. And I am seeing Virgo energy here as well. And so there could be something about a Virgo. All right. Thank you. It was a beautiful reading. All right, guys, I'll see you soon. Thank you for being here.